Which are the best Warzone weapons in each category and what are the class setups? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Shadowy, and in today's video we are going to go over the best loadouts for every single weapon category, starting from the assault rifles all the way to the pistols. This video covers 15 different class setups after the huge nerf update on the 14th of December, where some of them correspond to a different type of play. However, it is fair to say that there are still a lot of broken guns, including new and annoying setups that everybody is running. Additionally, I will be also showcasing gameplay of me using certain weapons before and after the update, so that you can get a better understanding of what has actually changed. Now, without further ado, let's go. First of all, let's start with the assault rifles, and specifically the 3-round burst DG56. And although it was one of the nerfed weapons with the max damage being reduced from 40 to 32, it still continues to dominate long and medium engagements due to its high rate of fire. The class setup that I'm currently using includes the BT7 Speedfire suppressor, and this suppressor is by far the best of all the others. You will be seeing me using it in many of my class setups. We have the light barrel, the T25 light barrel, the Coral Eagle Sight 2.5 optic, 16-round dram mag, and finally the Bruin heavy support grip. However, if you do not like burst weapons and you prefer a full auto AR, then the MCW is a decent choice. No recoil but slightly less damage, making it a bit more difficult to get those long range kills, but overall a good and fun weapon to use, especially on resurgent maps. Class setup for the MCW is very similar to the DG56. Again, we have the BT7 Speedfire suppressor. We also have the LTL Crater Heavy Barrel. That's just the long range barrel I like to use on this weapon. We have the Coral Eagle Sight 2.5 optic, 60-round drying mat, and again the Bruin heavy support grip. If you also want a sniper support, then the SVA is a very good choice. You're looking for a secondary that can dominate in short and medium range fights, and this is a full auto assault rifle with a high rate of fire that has the mobility of an SMG. My class setup for this weapon again includes the BT7 Speedfire suppressor. For the underbarrel, I went with the Phantom 5 hand stop, and this is because we're trying to convert this assault rifle to an SMG. This attachment gives you increase to sprint to fire, ADS, vertical recoil, and gun kick control. 45-round mag, the Citadel grip for the rear grip attachment, again increase in ADS, recoil, and gun kick control. And finally, we have the McKeeb R11 stock. Moving on to the SMGs, by far the best one to use at the moment is the WSP Swarm, which has the fastest time to kill than all other SMGs due to its fire rate. Class setup for this SMG includes the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel, which gives you increase in bullet velocity, range, aiming, idle sway, gun kick control, and recoil control. Again, the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop. We have the MK3 reflector. This is just my personal favorite sight to use on this gun. We also have the FSS Rampage VII tactical stock, and finally the 50-round mag. Now, in terms of mobility and handling, Rival 9 appears to be a better option, even though it has a slightly less fire rate than the Swarm. Rival is very similar to the multiplayer rank play version. So we have the Rival C clear shot barrel. We also have again the XN Phantom 5 hand stop, the hollow point ammunition, 40-round mag, and finally for this stock I went with the MTZ Marauder stock. Moving on to the light machine gun, we have the newest addition to the LMG family, and this is none other than the TAC Eradicator, which is basically an assault rifle and an LMG merged together. It has clean iron sights as well as a default 75-round mag, which gives you the option of adding an extra attachment. Class setup for the TAC Eradicator includes again the BT7 Speedfire suppressor. For the barrel, I went with the Conquer 17 long barrel. Underbarrel, again, same as all other guns, a Bruin heavy support grip, which is by far the best one to use. Ammunition, I went with the high velocity one, and also for the stock, I went with the TAC Verter core stock. Now, another good choice for this category is the Bruin LMG, which has a very similar build from Warzone 1. Class setup includes the BT7 Speedfire suppressor, again, same as all other classes. The Bruin heavy support grip for underbarrel, the 60-round mag, which is the most important attachments on this class setup because it converts your LMG to an assault rifle, giving you increase in ADS speed, movement speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. Again, the optic, I went with the Coral Eagle Sight 2.5, and finally the barrel, the FT Ferocity barrel for increasing bullet velocity and range. Next, we have the sniper rifles, and apparently if you're looking for a one-shot headshot sniper, then you need to go with the COD AMR. Although it's a slow sniper overall in comparison to the other two MW3 guns, this is the only one that can one-shot people. The class setup for the CAD includes, again, BT7 Spitfire suppressor, Zank 34 barrel, which is essentially the biggest barrel that you can use on this gun. We have high velocity ammunition, the ephemeral quick pull, which gives you increase in rechambering speed, and finally for the optic I am using the KR Marauder 9 riser. Next, we have the battle rifle, starting with my personal favorite, the MTZ-762. I made a specific video on this explaining how good this weapon is, especially when you switch the fire type from full auto to semi-auto. Class setup includes, again, BT7 Spitfire suppressor L, barrel, MTZ Precision Blackthorn barrel. Optic, we have the Coriol Ecosight 2.5X, 30 round mag. This is the largest mag that you can use on this gun, unfortunately. And finally, we have the underbarrel, the Bruin Heavy Support Grip. Additionally, the BAS-B, which is another weapon on this category, can be used as a sniper support. In terms of damage, especially in close range fights, the BAS-B has you covered. Class setup that I'm currently using converts this weapon into an SMG. For muzzle, we have the Bore 490, which gives you increasing horizontal recoil, vertical recoil, and gun kick control. For underbarrel, I went with the DR6 hand stop to give you increase in ADS, sprint to fire, movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. This is pretty much just to make this an SMG. Also, for the stock, I went with the Bruin Flash B8 light stock. Optic MK3 reflector. Again, this is just my favorite optic to use because I do not like the iron sights. And finally, we have the 45 round mag. Moving on to the marksman rifles category, where we had a huge nerf on the T-Shot meta, the MTZ Interceptor. Headshot multiplier is now reduced to 1.5 from 2, and you might actually think that's a big nerf, but in reality is not. This weapon continues to be dominant, especially in both medium and long range engagements, and it can outgun pretty much most of other guns. Class setup for the MTZ includes, again, BT7 Spitfire suppressor, MTZ Longshot Pro barrel, again, Coriol Ecosight 2.5 for the optic. For the stock, I went with the MCW Blackjack stock. This is just pretty much to improve the recoil on this gun. And finally, we have the 20 round mag. Now, if you do not like the slow rate of fire and you want another weapon that shoots a bit faster, then the DM56 is for you. Again, another targeted weapon that has been nerfed with the maximum damage reduced to 41 down from 50 and minimum damage reduced to 37 down from 39. However, it has a really high rate of fire, almost no recoil, and can still be a good weapon, especially for those short to medium fights. As long as they do not reduce its fire rate, this weapon will be one of the best for many seasons. Class setup for the DM56 include, again, BT7 Spitfire suppressor, barrel, we have the Prime Lord Heavy barrel, Coriol Ecosight 2.5 for the optic, 40 round mag, and finally high velocity ammunition. Now let's go to the worst part of this video, and this is going to be the shotgun and pistol category. Starting off with the shotguns, the Haymaker shotgun was one of the guns that was nerfed with a reduction of 16 from maximum damage. However, after playing with it for a couple of games, it is actually hard to notice the difference, especially when you include Dragon Breath rounds. Class setup for the Haymaker includes the Bryson Improved Choke for the muzzle, the Imperator Long Barrel, we have the Bruin Tactical Bear Grip for the underbarrel, of course the Dragon Breath ammunition, and the 12 round mag. Finally, we have the pistol category, and yeah, you guessed it, we have the Akimbo TYR snake shots. And although this was one of the weapons that got a huge nerf with the max damage being reduced from 120 down to 70, this class absolutely dominates short range fights. You can pretty much squat wipe without reloading, and in comparison to all other pistols, this is by far the best class to use. Class setup for the snake shot includes the VU16 heavy long barrel, the 1 milliwatt pistol laser, snake shot ammunition, of course, akimbo, and finally we have the Ul's Fury, which gives you an insane increase in the fire rate and trigger response time. So that is for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Which class setup did you like? Let me know in the comment section below. This is Shadowy, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.